Welcome back. I'm Zella, your AI assistant. In this tutorial, we'll walk through how a project lead can invite team members, understand teams, and begin assigning ownership inside a project. At this point, your workspace and first project are already in place. Now the next step is bringing in the right people so the work can start moving with more clarity. Once your team is invited, ownership becomes clearer, updates are easier to track, and everyone has a better view of what needs to happen next. Let's start with your project to see where your active project lives, along with its tasks, contributors, dates, status, and progress. Before inviting people, it helps to open the project and look at the work that needs support. Think about who needs to be involved, who needs visibility, who owns part of the work, who needs to update tasks, who needs to help move the project forward. You do not need to invite everyone at once. Start with the people closest to the work. Now let's look at teams. Teams are groups of people organized around a function, department, role, or project need. For example, you may have teams for operations, marketing, customer experience, finance, leadership, and IT. Teams help organize people so work can be easier to assign, filter, and understand. Instead of thinking only in terms of individual users, teams give you a way to group people around the work they are responsible for. This becomes especially helpful as your workspace grows. When you open a team, you can see the team details, including the team name, description, members, and any connected projects or responsibilities. This gives the project lead a quick way to understand who belongs to that team and how that team connects to the work. If the right people are already listed, you can use that team as part of your project setup. If someone is missing, you can add or invite that person so they can be included by clicking Edit and Add Members. Next, let's look at members. Members are the individual people who have access to your HelixSync workspace. This area shows the users connected to the workspace, along with details like their name, email, profile, team role, and status. You'll notice that a member can be part of more than one team. That is intentional. In real work, people often support multiple functions, projects, or responsibilities. HelixSync allows you to organize your team in a way that reflects how the work actually gets done. This is where you can see who is already active and who may still need to be invited. For a project lead, this matters because tasks should not just sit unassigned. The right people need access before they can review work, update statuses, and take ownership. To invite a new member, use the Invite option. Here, you'll enter the person's email address and choose the appropriate role or access level such as user, admin, or developer. Before sending the invite, make sure the email is correct and that the person is being added to the right team or role. Once the invitation is sent, that person can join the workspace and begin participating in the project. After members are added or invited, return to the dashboard and scroll to My Work. This is where the project lead can review tasks by project, assignment, status, and timeline. Select Everyone to see work across the team. Then use the status filters to review what needs attention now, what is coming next, and what may be waiting, blocked, or what has been done. As you review the list, you can connect members to tasks, confirm ownership, and make sure the right people are assigned to the right work. This is where HelixSync starts turning the project structure into real assignment management. Hover over the task you want to connect the right person as task owner and right-click your mouse to open a new tab. This action will allow you to assign the task owner or add people as contributors to the task while still managing the task list in My Work. After you save the task, you scroll down to the Contributors section to add contributors if needed. The task owner is responsible for moving the work forward, but they do not have to do everything alone. Contributors can help support the task, provide input, or assist with completion. That gives you clear accountability while still reflecting how real teamwork happens. As you assign team members, also take a moment to review the task details by viewing the task list in the project. Check the contributors. Check the start date and due date. Review the status. Confirm the priority. These small details are what help HelixSync create visibility across the project. When owners, dates, status, and priority are clear, the team has a much better understanding of what needs to happen next. When setting up your team, keep it simple. You do not need to invite the entire organization right away. Start with 1 or 2 key people closest to the work. Ask them to review their assigned tasks, confirm what looks right, and update anything that has already changed. This helps the project become more accurate and useful before you expand it to a larger team. The purpose of inviting your team is not to create more administration. It is to reduce confusion. Use teams to organize people by function or responsibility. Use members to invite the right individuals into the workspace. Then assign ownership so everyone can see what they own, what needs attention, and how the work is moving forward. In the next tutorial, we'll look at how Pulse dashboards help you spot risks, blockers, and bottlenecks before they slow things down. Your team is in. Now the real fun begins. Go assign something. Work management untangled.